good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So South Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week.
Turning it on!
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the guard. The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball is starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch.
Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off play action on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. The sure hands, it's Hunt. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He might want another play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
And the Gamecocks come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got enough space, and you race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They just took the air out of that anything, that might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama.
Here's a heat.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to throw, it's Bowling. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz package.
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs like throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body, and you better look out, college football.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. The Gamecocks need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah.
Give him 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kentucky, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The short hands, it's Jacobs. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more on the board for that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. quick handoff. Runs through the tackle. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Spins away from the defender. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Law. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Kentucky.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position.
1st and 10.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Slings it downfield. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. He's open on the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field.
With that said, let's send it back to the guy.
Just plowing ahead. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Harbor. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? And the Gamecocks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Hauls it in. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
So now it's second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught over the middle, it's Hunt. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Gamecocks will have it first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After losing a couple of yards, it's now second and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking left. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry up. They'll move the tight end. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to add another. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Takes a handoff. It's McGowan.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Back to throw, it's Boley. Got it in the middle, it's Gilmore. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Floats it out in space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. It's complete. Touchdown, South Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's McGowan. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Boley. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Kentucky will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6 times tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the... Breaks into the open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Release to the back. Finds his target down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Now adjusting. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They'll run it from the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. On the run, it's McGowan. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. to the fourth quarter. Let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. To the air on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, I love when defenses have a plan and they know what they're going to get. They see the jet sweep. They're not caught off guard. Nice job setting the edge, rallying, running to the football, and getting the guy on the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their fifth sack given up of the game.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that. Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnover?
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Gamecocks with the first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. There he goes. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Skips away from pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Can't connect on his first throw.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. The quick out. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying play action. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Looking for space, it's Patterson. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Softened him up with a run and now to throw. Makes the catch. It's long. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Unloads it downfield. It's caught. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it, they ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending